Assalamualaikum. Greetings, everyone. This will be our video presentation of our final assignment. The title of our paper will be, of our study is The Effects of Internship and Soft Skills Towards University Students' Academic Achievement. And these are the members of our group. We have Bianti, myself, Ezra, Alfin, and Fatoni. So the first we'll start off with the introduction. So internship programs are widely used to help develop professional aptitude and provide opportunities for students to familiarize with a working environment. For example, as we can see from the picture, this is the internship program offered by CDC Universitas Indonesia from Hana Bank. And this internship program, like many other programs, are used for students to implement the knowledge that they have learned, the knowledge that they have gained from classes into an actual workplace. However, the question that we want to discuss is, do these programs carry on to the students' academic performance, and the experiences that they earned, the new knowledge, and so on and so forth, how do these affect students in their academic life? So the question that we would like to answer for this paper is, how do internship programs and the developed soft skills gained from them affect students' academic achievements?
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the literature review, where we're going to discuss about the variables that we are using in this research. Okay, so the first variable is internship. So internship programs can be defined as an intensive field experience, usually taken by undergraduates as a critical component in their academic programs. The internship experience is generally recognized for its educational and career-related benefits. And the second variable is soft skills. So Dowd in 2012 stated that soft skills include attitudes and approaches that a person takes into their work, as well as the ability to collaborate with others in a project. And the third variables is internship on soft skills. Well, a research conducted by Septiana in 2016 suggested that the internship is an opportunity to gain and improve the knowledge and skills for students. It is also supported by Washer in 2015, in which the realization of the internship programs, students can train their soft skills. The third variable is time management. Claessens in 2007 stated that time management aims to achieve an effective use of time while performing certain goal-directed activities. It is also stated that since time is a scarce resource and people must make decisions on how to allocate their time. The next variable is problem solving. And problem solving in psychology refers to the process of finding solution to life problems. It is the ability to think creatively, to think outside the box. And according to KIE in 2008, problem solving refers to the ability to come up with workable solutions to different problem solutions. And the sixth variable that we're going to use is communication. Communication is considered a process of exchange of information between sender and receiver to equalize the information on both sides. The process of communication is influenced by several environmental factors, including location, initiator, a power relation, group size and composition, physical disposition, purpose, and time.
Move on into the next literature review. Self-motivation. Self-motivation is the ability to drive oneself to take initiative and action to pursue goals and complete tasks. Students with high sense of self-efficacy and Self-motivation have the capacity to accept more challenging tasks, higher abilities to organize their time, increase persistence in the face of obstacles, exhibit lower anxiety to adapt with different educational environments, and thus achieve a great success. Next, working in group. Working with others enable people to pool the ideas and see problems from a different perspective. The organizational structure of the workplace means that teamwork is becoming increasingly important. In a group situation, people can attempt tasks that could not be accomplished by an individual, combining a variety of skills and expertise to tackle more complex and larger scales. Furthermore, group work gives people the chance to learn from each other. And then willingness to learn in order to obtain experience and the knowledge that comes with it, students are expected to possess a high level of willingness to learn. Or willingness to learn is arguably similar to one's motivation to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills. And last is the academic achievement. Academic achievement were not only from simple result of intellectual ability, but also from soft skills, where students can utilize their soft skill in the classroom and use it to the fullest degree so they can achieve a satisfactory performance and achievement.
From the next slide is we will introduce about and explain about research methodology. The first one is about research model. The research model shows that we want to explore how internship trains soft skills. Soft skills consist of time management, problem solving, communication, self-motivation, working in group, and willingness to learn. Then we explore how soft skills help students toward their academic achievement. And for the qualitative analysis, this research will be using qualitative research methods with the aim of getting a deeper understanding and explanation of the research. Furthermore, using the qualitative research method can give the advantage of having substantial data that involves an in-depth understanding of human behavior and the reason behind it. Through this qualitative research, it is hoped that it will be able to provide comprehensive information, and the resulting data will be able to explore the complexities regarding how internships can affect students' academic assessment by 10 the soft skills, which consists of 6 different things. And for the sampling plan, the research will apply non-probability sampling, which is a sampling technique. This is based on the personal suggestion of the researcher rather than the decision to choose random sample. And we choose purposive sampling because it's in this thing we used to choose convenience samplings depending on the judgment or decision of the researcher that the population comprises of peak. The participants are chosen based on the criteria. And we want that the internship experience more than 2 months because we consider this timeline as the sufficient length so the respondent can explain experience. And the respondent is have willingness to do the interview so we can explore the answer for each question we propose. Also, the respondent is open to discuss during interview because we may make new question based on specific individual answer from our first guideline question as we use the semi-structured interview. And then we find several individual who fits our research question. And for the implementation plan, in accordance with sampling plan, the suitable implementation plan is using a semi-structured interview. The researcher will use several questions that have been prepared for the interview, but the interviewer will be open to topics that are in accordance with the direction of the interview of the interviewee. We use semi-structured interview so the respondent can relate their experience and opinion to our research problem. It also provides opportunity for learning. And the interview data will be in the form of recorded video calls. We record the interview so we can replay the talk and we don't miss any statement or story from the respondent when we write the script for the interview in research and convert it during the coding phase.
Okay, so for the data collection, as it was mentioned before by my friend, is that we had conducted a semi-structured interview where we provide an outline question, but we also add some additional questions that are needed during the interview. Okay, next here we have the case study protocol, which is the guideline that we use to conduct the research to ensure that there is a consistency throughout the data collection and analysis. As we can see here, it consists of the main question for each of the variables of the study for the interview. Here on the first variable, we have the internship variables, which consists of more an introductory question, like asking the respondent about do they think that internship program does enhance their soft skill as a student, and what motivation and expectation they have in joining an internship. And then the rest of the variable are the soft skill variables that which are already been discussed in the literature review before, which consists of a question that asks about whether the internship helped them in improving this set of soft skills and does they think it affect them in enhancing academic achievement. This is pretty much similar, but for the last question is from the academic achievement variable, which mainly asking about a concluding question, which is to ask whether the overall enhanced soft skill that they have gained help them in achieving academically. Okay, and then next we're gonna talk about the analysis and discussion from the interview result that we have conducted. And first here we have the respondent data, which we had conducted 3 interviews with 3 different respondents, which are from Faisal Farhan, Jeffrey Aldi, and Safira Shahdani. Where the first respondent, Faisal Farhan, is a 2017 management student who had participated in internship program in Accenture for 3 months. And then the second respondent is Jeffrey Aldi, which is a 2018 management student who had experience in an internship program in Kiskus for 3 months. And the last respondent we have is Safira Shahdani, which is also a 2018 management student who had participated in an internship program in Marcus for almost 1 year. Okay, and here are the results of the discussion and analysis that we had from the data that we had gathered. And the first one regarding about the internship influence on soft skills. So all 3 respondents all agree that the internship program will help them in enhancing soft skill as a student. Although our respondent did say it will be depending on where the internship will take place, but overall they all agree that by joining an internship program could help to improve one's soft skill, especially in terms of communication skills, where one respondent said that since joining an internship, uh, we will be exposed to communicate with people that are much older. It will be a practical experience to learn how to communicate with the right manners in general. Other than that, other participants also mentioned that they can gain a lot of learning experience from internships, such as how to write a good report, how to overcome things while working under pressure, and how to be a good leader. And then next, we also have the factors that motivate students in participating in an internship. So most of them answer that they do it in order to gain working experience, where one respondent said that he took it especially because he felt that companies who open job vacancy nowadays will still expect for fresh graduate to at least have some kind of experience. So because of this, he didn't want to feel left behind, just why he joined an internship. And some of respondents also mentioned they do it for additional pocket money. And one respondent also added that she did it at first because of peer pressure. She and a lot of her friends are already taking an internship program. But overall, all of them had mentioned that the main reason as to why they take is because they want to learn and get an insight of how the real life of work is. And next we have the analysis for the soft skills variable. So the first one is time management skills. So based on the interview, all 3 respondents agree that an internship does make them manage their time better. They feel that since they were there, it made them think and learn how to divide their time more efficiently in order to manage their work while still keep on track on their studies. All three also agree that time management is indeed essential in the pursuit of academic achievement, where they all believe that it is necessary to allocate our time to study and do assignment effectively as a student. One respondent also especially added that if we can manage our time to study efficiently, it will make us able to take our exam easier, thus resulting in a good results.
So for the discussion and the result on the problem-solving variable, we found out that 3 respondents agree that their internship helped them to improve their problem-solving skill. One of our respondents believed that the internship program helped him think more thoroughly, and 2 of our respondents believe that their decision-making ability improved throughout the internship. Furthermore, they also stated that problem-solving skills that they learned during their internship helped them in their academic achievement. And for the communication variable, we found out that 3 respondents agree that their internship helped them improve their communication skills. That includes learning how to communicate in a formal setting, understanding people better, being confident when uttering an opinion, and also writing documents or report. They also stated that this skill is also useful in their learning process on campus, especially when it comes to communicating to the lecturers and composing an essay or report.
So for the next variable is self-motivation. So for this, when asked about this variable, the 3 respondents gave the following responses. So for the first one, concerning whether or not they think self-motivation is important, they all agree that self-motivation, especially in whether it be in an internship environment or in school or wherever, they think that self-motivation is important, so much so that they all consider themselves as goal-driven people. And the second question, their internship programs have helped them develop their motivation. So they all agree that their internship programs have helped them become more motivated because when they were doing their internship, they would be given certain goals by their supervisors, and this made them more motivated. And lastly, the motivation they gained from each programs carried on to their studies. So with the goals that was given by their supervisors, by their superiors during their internship programs, that sort of became a boost of motivation that carried over to how they performed in classes. They became more active. They became more diligent. They read more, and they pay more attention to their lecturers. And so it can be concluded that all 3 respondents regarding the variable of self-motivation, they believe that this is a very important, and the internship programs help develop self-motivation and can be carried over to their classes.
For the next working in group variable, the 3 respondents are agree that internship positively affected their ability to working in group. The response states that internship really tests their ability to working professionally as an individual and work together as a team. The respondents also note that there are some depending situations that related with this, such as the existence of the teammate in internship program and the team atmosphere, such as do they want to help each other. This finding would be useful for the further research about more detailed effect of a working in group variable.
The next to analyze is willingness to learn, where an internship program gives students the appropriate stimulus to develop their motivation and ability to learn from their surroundings and experience. Any additional tasks and interaction with the people they meet during the program are also expected to affect this. Furthermore, this progress is hypothesized to carry on their academic performance even after finishing the internship program, resulting in greater academic achievements. Based on the interview, all of the three respondents agree that internship affected their willingness to learn. First is from Jeffrey that said all of the subjects that studied in the campus would be used someday, although couldn't be used in the immediate future, and it differed with what he used to think when entered college. It made Jeffrey read more and put more attention when the lecturer gave explanation during class. And second is about curiosity about things that aren't taught in campus. Faisal said it increased his willingness to learn in general because he enjoyed to learn something new that weren't taught at campus after have met people from various backgrounds. And the third one is job requirement. Safira said her job required her to learn many things. She had to learn it as soon as possible, and because of that, she had to have high willingness to learn. And for the next thing that we have to analyze is about soft skills influence on academic achievement. And student soft skills influence the academic achievement of a student to a extent, and academic achievements were only from the simple result as intellectual ability. Students can utilize their soft skills in the classroom and use it to the fullest degree so they can achieve a satisfactory performance and achievement. Based on the interview, all of the three respondents agree that the soft skills trait at internship influence their performance in class and academic achievement. Jeffrey and Faisal said that the experience from internship improved their participation and presentation score because they implemented the skills that related to the scoring. And second one is about mindset. Jeffrey also said that his GPA was increased from 3.5 to 3.7, then 3.9, because other than two things that mentioned before, Jeffrey also retained the same willingness to learn in work environment to the class setting that made him read more books and lecture material, then put more attention to the lecture explanation during class. And it also implemented by Safira that because Safira uh, know what was it like to work in marketing, uh, she said her willingness to learn English increased because of the things that he used to work in the past, make her to continue to learn after internship. And the third one is apply what they know. Safira said that she could use what she learned during internship in academic setting. And we have arrived at the conclusion. Since our research question is to know how soft skills from internship influence students' academic achievement, the researchers found out that different soft skills influence different things that are included in final score and how the respondents perform or behave in the class. First one is time management. Time management helps students to allocate their time for group work and individual work. And if students use their time efficiently, it also helps to prepare for exam. Problem solving helps students when faced question or assignment that needed analytical and critical thinking. And nowadays, the lecturer gives us a critical thinking question, so problem solving is needed to solve that kind of question. And the third skill is communication that helps students to interact with people they need to interact in class setting, such as the lecturer, the seniors, and their classmates. Self-motivation helps students to put more effort in their study so they can achieve what they want to achieve after graduation. And students' experience from internship help them to do group tasks that are often given by the lecturer because they have to do well both as a team leader and a team member. And willingness to learn helps students to put more effort because they know what it was like to learn in a work setting. And the soft skills affect their performance in class and academic achievement because the final score of each subject in campus are the cumulative from the best effort and best result, which reflected in what students know and how they do things in real life after the class. I think that's all from our group. Thank you for attention.